Afternoon baseball set to come your way on a fine afternoon. Dallas Keuchel will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
Not even letting the fans settle into their seats, and he's coming unglued first pitch. Nice base hit to the outfield.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. That average way up there to start things out. 6 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. Keuchel pauses. Here he comes 0-1. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as that'll give the Rangers a 2-0 lead. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
That'll bring in Nick Solak. Hit hard down the left field line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Into center field, line drive base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
He's set. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Jose Trevino is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
And that one yanked just foul. Another 0-2 home. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. And Anderson will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dilo, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Nick Madrigal stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch. Hey, great job by the offense right here to put a number up on the board and allow this young gun to go out on the mound, relax a little bit, and establish that good fastball.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Eloy Jimenez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Batting fifth.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw,
we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So stepping in is Sherton Apostle. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And now the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Moncada gloves it. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Batting 9, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. And now a pitch on the way. A shot down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A bouncer to the left side. Anderson picks it up, and there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Next, it'll be Elvis Andrus. He collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone as they add still another.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Robert retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as digging in, the switch hitter, Yohan Moncada. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 0-1 the count. Pitch on the way. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Andrew Vaughn the next to bat. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Left fielder giving chase. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Joey Gallo.
This is when you got to get selfish. You cannot get complacent or overconfident right here. These days don't happen often. When you got your foot on the accelerator and the entire offense is feeling pretty good, get greedy and keep getting knocks and putting pressure on the defense.
And they start the 3rd inning the way they finished off the first 2, doing damaged. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
And that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to third.
The batter, number 5.
Here comes Tony La Russa out of his foxhole at the end of the dugout. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail.
And a 6th run will come across on the sac fly. It's now 6-zip.
The left fielder.
And now here is Hank Aaron. Picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. From the stretch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting.
Digging in next, Jose Trevino. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB. After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over.
Welcome back. As the White Sox look to get the offense going in the third, this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Entering today's action, they rank dead last in perhaps the most important offensive category, runs scored. One hitter told me, flat out, we're just not getting it done. It's frustrating. It's the kind of stuff you lose sleep over. Another told me, we've got to start helping out our pitching staff. I'm sure they feel like every run they give up right now is a huge deal, and it can't be that way.
Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Yeah, close play right there, no doubt, and we're going to have to take another look, and that's just tough to tell. We're going to have to see what they decide what to do with this one.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Second at bat here, he reached via a single to lead off the home first. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Anderson absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. Many right-handed hitters do better against southpaws, of course, but he's about as good as it gets in the opposite-handed type of matchup. So he sets him down swinging. Tim Anderson becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report. All set for the start of the 4th. And stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Sherton Apostle. Anderson scoops it up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter. And he'll likely do his best to forget about today.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Here's the first pitch to him. Mitch Moreland stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. 7 runs, an equal number of hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup, and a good job of dropping it in for strike one.
Here it comes now to Andrus.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Center fielder going back. Still ranging back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Elvis Andrus has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
The batter, the center fielder.
At the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. The bouncer to the left side. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. But the Rangers add on, thanks. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. First delivery to him. The windup and the 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Tanana is under it, 1 away.
Now batting.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Eloy Jimenez is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Andrus has a play. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So there are 2 gone now in the White Sox 4th. And that brings up Luis Robert. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Aaron will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Joey Gallo. First pitch on its way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his 3rd knock of the game.
Standing in now, Nick Solak to second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Into the box now, Willie Calhoun, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard to the right side, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Hey, Dero, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the... Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. So here's Yoan Moncada. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base pass if they can get somebody on.
0-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
And another foul ball. Moncada on at first, nobody out, and he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Now batting.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. From the stretch.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Swung on and hit in the air to left. And a reaching effort, but this ball gets by him as he does a half gainer to try to flag it down. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The batter, number 7.
In now, Tim Anderson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And he fouls this one off. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game. And stepping in, Jose Trevino. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
To the plate now, Sherton Apostle. Hit high and deep out to left field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Stepping in now, Mitch Moreland. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Jimenez is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Elvis Andrus. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here.
Man, he's making a lot of noise in this one. He's feeling really locked in it.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
White Sox, the second baseman.
Fouled away.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
And it's fouled away. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Jose Abreu is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Fouled off.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
And he fouls this one off. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
No left fielder.
Eloy Jimenez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now in the inning. New inning set to get underway. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter, Jackie Bradley Jr. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the inning-opening base hit. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. Here's Joey Gallo now. And he puts it on the ground to second. Reined in. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Hey, that's a great stop right there. He had to make a perfect play after that nice backhand stop, and he did exactly that. He couldn't have transferred that ball from his glove to his hand and released the throw any better.
Swing and a liner. Here's the 0-1. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Racing back the left fielder. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Hard on the ground towards short. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Up next
that'll bring up Hank Aaron, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. He is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Calhoun at second with 2 down. Hard hit ball to second, and that is into right field. A base hit. He'll come home with it, and not in time as the run scores.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Robert is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, including. The next batter will be Luis Robert. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now.
Up next,
that's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep. Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Going for strikeout number 15. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far on this one, and there was another good fastball.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. Down in order go the White Sox. Lead. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Sherton Apostle. First pitch of the AB now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Eaton has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the 1st out. Next up is Mitch Moreland. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, and you don't want to be selfish, Matty. You never want to be that in a team sport, but right here, he's well aware of his hit streak on the line, and he's going to get selfish and grind this AB out.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Line hard deep into left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Now batting.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to 3rd. Next to dig in, Jackie Bradley Jr. Couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. And danger there, but he's able to get the swipe. First delivery to him.
Leading off for the White Sox, the designated hitter, Andrew.
On its way is pitch number 75. Swing and a blooper down the right field line, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game.
Now batting.
This is on the ground over to first. Anderson on to first. It's a double play as they're all set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo. First pitch of the AB on its way. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night.
Hit high and deep out to left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Who says hitting isn't contagious? These guys have been feeding off each other all game, and 5 home runs as the result.
Please.
I'll tell you, you might see some scuffles in the on-deck circle between guys fighting to get to the plate.
Jimmy Cordero comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Into the box, Hank Aaron swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. And he is in there.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And the second run will score as well. And he is into second base with a 2-run double. Garrett Crochet enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the White Sox.
Standing in now, Sherton Apostle. Strike called, now the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And this is taken in shy of the wall, but that should be plenty deep to score the run. Digging in will be Mitch Moreland. 4 runs already across and a chance to make it 5 right here. Now the first pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. On the run is Jimenez. And this will wind up a foul ball. Has a look, now the pitch. Hard liner to center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
They are putting in some work at the plate in this one, Matt. Another great AB. Another hit, another nail in the coffin. That's a startling 15 runs in this one. And they're still going.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. Drilled on the ground to short. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. A 1 pitch on its way. High and deep down the left field line. And foul. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And he dives to make a spectacular. The batter will be Nick Madrigal. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Now batting, first baseman
Jose Abreu stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
And a good two-strike breaking ball there, but this will wind up missing. It's 1-2.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
He's got it. Throw on to first, and the White Sox are down to their final out now. Up next for Chicago, Eloy Jimenez. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
And that'll be the one that ends it. And the Rangers will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 15-0 the final in this one. Texas put up